Hello YouTube, Silver Ace here. Wanted to do a quick video. This is actually my intro video. I have been stacking for a little more, well actually a little under a year. I was going to say a little more than 6 to 8 months, but it's just under a year. And I felt obligated to do a video. I was inspired by Silverfish. I was inspired by Darth Silvermass, and all the other silver enthusiasts out there. And I think every collector usually starts with their sort of intro video, right? Their take on it, and this is my first one. So I'll go ahead and throw my 2 cents in and see where it goes. I'd like to get a lot of feedback from people and see where this leads. I'd like to information from others as far as their stacks are concerned, and really dive into this silver collecting community in full swing, right? Because when you're by yourself, it can be quite lonely. So my first introduction to silver was really just I wanted to start a new collection, right? I wanted something that I could collect that would have some value to it. You know, I've collected graphic novels in the past. I've collected a ton of money on just basketball cards and vintage figurines. And my only downside to collecting was that is it going to have any value to anyone else besides it just collecting dust to me eventually? And that was always one of the drawbacks until I got into silver, and I thought this is a perfect way to establish a collection where there is some value there, although it takes swings, right? But there's still some value there, and I could probably one day at least get rid of it if I had to, if push comes to shove. But so what I wanted to do was start out by taking my take, and I've had a lot of other people ask me that are really not silver enthusiasts what the most collectible coins are, because they wanted to actually start getting invested in silver. And so here's my intro. This is Silver Ace's first intro, first take, first video, and this is what I've come to learn by talking with others, and this is really just something that I've evaluated for myself rather than getting personal experience on it. But if to each his own, and some of you may agree or disagree, and that's fine. I'd like to have your takes on it. What I've got here and what I wanted to start out with, as far as what I think some of the most investable coins are right now, are Morgans. Right? Everybody knows what Morgans are, and I really like the Morgan. I think that it's great not only for its historical value, but for its silver content. And I really wanted to delve into that and establish some coins. I want to get 20 of these. I've only got 6 now, but I hope to get more. I think they're great value. And one of the things I've noticed on Provident Metal is that my packages seem to come a lot slower when I order Morgans. And I've noticed that either A, it's just because so many people are buying Morgans that it takes a while for them to finally filter down to my order, or B, even Provident Metal is having hard times getting these in. Either way it goes, if more people are buying Morgans, there's going to be less Morgans, and of course if there's already sort of a scarce on Morgans, now these are extra fine pre-1921 Morgans. You can step up and get the BUs uncirculated for around 37 to 40 some odd dollars, but I stick with the extra fine pre-1921s. That's fine enough for me. You get them for about 30 bucks a piece. I like to have 20 of these, but I think these are a good investment because I think that these will only hold value eventually, and they'll become worth more than they are now. So I would start there for those that are just looking to get in some silver, and definitely some silver with some historical backing. Now I'm going to filter off and go to the left here and talk about American Eagles. Everyone stacks American Eagles for their bullion value alone. Not only that, but they're backed by the government as well, and people for some reason love these coins. I'm personally not a big taker on the silver American Eagles. The big reason why I'm not is just because, to me, to be honest with you, I don't really like the satin finish, and they don't really have much variance in their design. Other than that, I have no problem with the silver American Eagles. They're definitely investable. They definitely hold their value. But yeah, again, to each his own. But they're not my favorite coin. Now, if I'm going to move down from there, I'm only going to go to something that really I've been a fan with for a long time, and that is the Canadian Maples, which is right here. I like the Canadian Maples because they have variants. You can get them in privy designs, and they have more of a, even the regular bullion has more of a proof-like finish on it compared to just your American Eagles. I'm a sucker for the maple leaf, and that 99.99 fine doesn't hurt matters either. So yeah, that would probably be my third. And again, and I invest more in maples than I do in American Eagles. Like I said, simply just for the aesthetics of it. I love the Canadian maple leaf, but for most people, the American Eagle wins. In a lot of cases, and that's why I put that as a stout second. I'm kind of going on scarcity here, but I'm also going on, some historical perspective and silver content value. So that's why, I put the American Eagles as a stout second, because I do think these Morgans here will hold their own and will only appreciate more than they've appreciated now. And again, I do want to get 20 of those. Moving from there, it was a toss-up for me between the Canadian Maple Leafs. The reason why I put them at a stout third was because they're more accessible. They're not as high as some others. Premiums that you can get into, such as even your Qualis, your Kookaburras. I do have a Privy horse there, but I wanted to step over here to the Pandas. I've only got two. I've got a 2012 and 2014. I'm sorry, 2013. And a 2014 Panda. I think people like the Pandas just because it reminds them of teddy bears. It kind of tugs on the heartstrings. But one of the things, if you look on the websites and you notice about Pandas, is that they skyrocket in value fairly quickly. If you look at, I think the 2000 edition Panda is going for like 300 something bucks. I noticed on Provident, it's one of the rarest Pandas that they had. And these will only appreciate over time. I think if you had a 10-year spread going in either direction with these Pandas, I think you're doing well. I may step down and get the 2012. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going to invest in this coin each and every year. It is beautiful. I love the Pandas. I love the teddy bears. That's what I call them. Now, moving on from there, I want to be brief because I've got other things to do. This is New Year's Eve, and kind of want to relax a bit and have a little bit of vino, a little Merlot, and just relax. So I've been kind of under the weather, and I just want to kind of de-stress and relax and meditate. Joking on the meditation. Going from that, though, I put the Austrian Kookaburras and Koalas in the same mix, simply because they do make runs each year, and they're a little cheaper. You can find these a little cheaper sometimes. And again, just like with the Maples, and just like with the Pandas, if you had a 10-year spread on these in either direction, you're doing well. I like the 2014 Koala. I will be getting it soon. That's the 2012 and 2013 there. And the Kookaburras. I'm actually going to be investing more in the Kookaburra series too. Again, why do I think that one's such a popular coin? You have thousands and thousands of bird enthusiasts out there. I think the Australian Koala kind of tugs on the heartstrings the same way that the Panda does. And the Perth Mint is, well-established mint. I don't have any of their Lunar Series coins. I'm actually thinking about this sometime this year investing in the Year of the Horse. Because I think that'll be an awesome addition to the collection. But that's my take. Going as I currently sit, going from my Morgans over to my Eagles. From there, just because of cost alone, but definitely holds value to the Pandas, and and then back to the Maples, and then I would say that these right here would be my next solid investment past them. Now again, I'm going on price too. This is just for people that are wanting to start out, that are looking for some ideas. That's kind of my take on it. You can't go wrong with any of these coins. All these are very well-known coins. I'm sure some of you that are just now getting into silver, you saw all these and you're curious. Now, I haven't been a big 90% silver fan until I actually bought a Morgan. I thought, what the heck, I've always heard about Morgans. But I tell you, when I first got in my Morgan, the first Morgan that I got in, I was just enthralled with it. And I saw very quickly how the Morgans were just something that people like because not only the feel of it, but again, it's just a beautiful coin, and it's what a coin should be. And I think for all those of you that will invest in a few Morgans, you'll see why. But yep. Anyway, that's my take on it, and Silver Ace is signing out here. Hope you guys will comment on the video and tell me what you think, and give me a little bit of feedback. I'll try to post. I've got some more stuff coming. I've actually got 3 more Morgans. I believe a Kookaburra and another coin coming. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, by the way, in case all of you haven't seen and haven't been invested in the Zombuck series, the Zombuff, right? The Buffaloes came out. And, I got to tell you, Prominent Metal's doing such a phenomenal job. They shock me every time. I thought that the Morgan was maybe going to be the creme de la creme just because it was a rendition of the Morgan. But that Buffalo, I'm telling you, it's already doing something for me. Now, with those, I'm not really big on trying to bulk those. I just want a set of those. But I did think about, okay, maybe buying 2 or 3 of the Buffaloes. But, I'm definitely going to have one to add to the collection. And for a lot of those that haven't started stacking yet, you can go to Provident Metal, and they've came out with a zombie series. Now, I know this has been played a lot in Silverfish, and others have commented on this, but I don't really know what the runs on these are. If someone can comment and tell me, I'd like to know. But I know the Walker currently isn't in stock, and it's a rendition of the Silver American Eagle. But the Walker currently isn't in stock. You can still get the Morgan. I don't know what the run is on these, and it may be limited because I haven't seen the Walker back in stock yet. And for anybody that likes zombies, this is cool. This is very cool. These are pure silver for one, but two, they have such a awesome theme, and they're one of the finest bullion coins that I've seen out there that's been struck by Private Mint. Absolutely gorgeous, and very, very cool. Prominent Metal has done such a fine job, and I think they've taken so much pride in their work, and it shows. The Zombuff coming out is just going to be, I can't wait. I can't wait to have that and to set these coins all together. It's awesome. It's simply awesome to have them. I can't wait to line up that Buffalo by the Morgan there. But I've also got 20 Franklin halves coming from Monarch Precious Metals. I'll do another video on this. I paid $9 a piece for those, even with the cash, even without the cash discount and shipping. I paid like around $206. I think it averaged out to be around $9 and something a coin with shipping and minus the cash discount because I paid with a credit card. I think Provident Metal had Franklin halves going for like $16 a piece, so I basically just slashed the price. So that's actually my first order for Monarch Precious Metals. I thought I'd try them out. I like their bars. I've seen a lot of videos on their bars and what they've had to offer, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting that order. And I think they're based out of Oregon. I'm always a little leery. I mainly buy off Silvertown, Gainesville, Coins, and Provident Metal, so I'm branching out. But I do want to get some Monarch Precious Metal bars. Excuse me, told you I was under the weather here. I do want to get some Monarch Precious Metal bars and continue stacking my little 1-ouncers. I tend to stack everything in 20s too. Within my collection, I've got side collections, which is, I want to get 20 Morgans, and I want them extra fine. I'll stop there, and I'm kind of ready for that to be done. Not because I don't like the Morgans, but because I'm tired of paying $30 a coin. But I'm dead set. I want 20. With the substantial purchase that I made just now, I was able to buy my 20. Excuse me, my 20 Franklin halves. So, anyways, guys, have a good New Year.